Hey there, so what we're going to do, since we were doing some other things, is just show you, again, welcome to Life by Dallas. Ask Dr. Dallas, whichever way you found us, here we are, and our goal is to do 1 million videos this year. So while we put some other things away, I said, you know what, while I have this out, we were talking about liver health, as a matter of fact. We were talking about the fact that olive oil is good for the liver, lemon is good for the liver, dandelion, a few other herbs. So I decided we'd do what we all need. One of the reasons that people don't eat salads every day, salad is my middle name. Actually, did you know, what does Dallas spelled backwards mean or say? Dallas spelled backwards is salad with an extra L, which means I love more lettuce on my salad. I thought that was so fun. One day when I was writing my name backwards, and I don't know why, but I was like, and that's my favorite thing in the world. But one of the reasons I think people don't eat a lot of salad, good salad, is that the dressing piece becomes complicated for the healthy salad. So what we're gonna do is show you how to do it really quick. I think simplicity is the best. You know, our motto here at Life by Dallas is to educate, equip, and empower. Educate, empower, and equip. Okay, so that you know. So we try to keep things very simple. We try not to make it complicated. You don't have to look for your recipe booklet or anything. So we're gonna make some dressing. Now, this is real life because this has to be a lifestyle thing. And so in real life, this is some dressing that I go through every week because I make dressing every week, and I go through about a quart because I pour it over my salad, and it's perfectly good stuff, so abundance is okay. And I'm eating 2-3 salads a day. And so what I do is I put fresh garlic in, and I just let that kind of like marinate at the bottom. So it's still, garlic has all kinds of good stuff so that all the bacteria dies inside of you. So it's real cool that it's still in there. What I can do is I can take them out at this point and chop them up, because once you slice them, then they begin to allow you to have more of its nutrients. So here's the salad recipe. We always start with a base. So we're going to use some extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to pour enough in here where it ends up being about 2/3 of my mixture. So I'm probably just going to pour the whole container so that I have enough for the rest of the week, because I'm getting ready to make salad tomorrow or later on today. I'm going to cut some grass today. So we start with olive oil. Then we're going to use something tart. So we have apple cider vinegar, which is really good, the old health drink. Tablespoon apple cider vinegar, tablespoon of honey, put it in some water, drink that 3 times a day, helps with blood pressure, yada, yada, yada. These are fermented apples. Fermented apples, apples in and of themselves, because of the amount of pectin, P-E-C-T-I-N, which is so great for cleaning out the colon, is so good for muscular, just everything. So apple a day truly keeps the doctor away. Fermented apples keeps 5 doctors away. So now we have our olive oil. So what we want to do is have the apple cider vinegar be about 1/3 of the olive oil. Hit, miss, it really doesn't matter. It's not an exact science. You'll find what you like for your tongue. Then I love balsamic vinaigrette. Some of you may not like balsamic vinaigrette. I like brown dressing. So I'm gonna put some balsamic vinaigrette. I love the way it tastes. Balsamic vinaigrette has good stuff in it too. Has a little bit of iron. Then you put what would be the equivalent to like 3 tablespoons or so. Don't put a whole lot of the balsamic vinaigrette in there, of course. A little less, a little more. Isn't this a real cool way that is? The old ones used to get stuck a lot. So, balsamic vinaigrette's a little expensive, but I've probably had this for months, and I use it every week. Then I want a sweetener. You know, the 4 legs to the table, sweet, sour, acid, tart. You have to put all those things together when you're creating your recipes. So always add something a little sour, a little sweet. And I put, look at the amount, not a whole lot, probably the same amount as the balsamic vinaigrette. Don't want to use your raw honey because it just isn't gonna mix well. So this is somewhat liquefied, not using a whole lot. It's not a sweet dressing. just to complement the sweet and sour, okay? And it's really that simple. Actually, I'm gonna put just a smit bit of cayenne pepper in, just to give it, I can put my finger in there for those of you who will come by and want something. So I'm gonna put just a smit bit of cayenne pepper in, just to give it a little heat. Add that with the greens, probably a little more than a smit bit. The other basic thing that you can do when you have a salad is simply take the lemon, the juice of a lemon, sprinkle it over your salad, sprinkle some dry Italian seasonings, and a little bit of honey and some olive oil. When you're rushing, you don't have this made, that's perfect. It tastes great. It just brings out the flavor, especially when you picked your garden vegetables in the summertime. The cleaner it is, the more you can just taste the freshness of earth. So here's it. Do I need to put it in a blender? You can if you want to, or you can just shake it up. And it's gonna sit for a couple of days just because you're not gonna use it all the first time. Love the way it smells. Yum. So you can sprinkle some of this on the salad, and then as the rest of this sits and marinates with that garlic at the bottom, olive oil, each time that you go to use it, it's going to be a little better each time. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Optional. Actually, all of these are optional. Just these two will give you a basic salad dressing. You add this for a little flavor, you add this for a little sweetness. 4 ingredients, 4 and a half ingredients, a jar. The garlic is optional. No blender, nothing required. I think that was like in 3 minutes without the talking, 2 minutes. And you have what? Salad dressing for a family for probably 3 or 4 days if you're eating salad every day. This would cost you at least, well, it's regular salad dressing is going to cost you $10. This kind of good salad dressing is going to cost you a whole lot more. And there you have it. How about that? I hope that's been helpful, but make sure that you visit lifebydallas.com. In our little temple restoration booklet, we have that recipe and a couple of other recipes along with the recipe for the very, very good Dr. Dallas meal salad that you can pour your dressing onto. So it's been real. Talk to you guys later.